February 2025 felt like a disaster for Tesla, as the electric car giant faced shrinking market share and plummeting sales across Europe. Despite a boom in overall electric vehicle registrations on the continent, Tesla's numbers told a different story. And no, it's not a small dip, not at all. Data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association revealed a staggering 42.6% drop in Tesla's car sales in Europe so far this year. This marks the second consecutive month of decline, raising questions about what could be going wrong for Elon Musk's company. Fierce competition from other EV makers, paired with a slowdown in European economies, seems to be creating a perfect storm for Tesla. But how long is this going to stay like this? I mean, Tesla is not one to back down from a challenge. After all, it was the one who made electric cars cool. Currently, the situation is really bad for Tesla in Europe. The company's market share has taken a big hit, with its total market share dropping to just 1.8% in February, compared to 2.8% last year. For BEVs, their share has also fallen from 21.6% to 10.3%. This shows that Tesla is losing ground fast. Looking at the numbers, they sold fewer than 17,000 cars in February this year, a big drop from over 28,000 cars during the same month in 2024. So, what's the actual cause behind it? A big part of the problem is that Tesla's lineup of cars is getting old, and there aren't many new models available compared to its rivals. Other automakers, from traditional brands to newer Chinese companies, are rolling out lots of new electric cars, many of which are cheaper than Tesla's vehicles. Even though Tesla plans to launch its new Model Y midsize SUV soon, it's clearly facing tough competition and needs to come up with ways to win back their customers in the European market. Besides the competition, the blame also goes to the CEO himself. Yes, you heard that right. Elon Musk, Tesla's outspoken leader, has sparked quite a stir by aligning with far-right parties in Europe. This was a move that hasn't sat well with many customers. This controversy is adding fuel to Tesla's struggles in the region, making it harder for the company to regain its footing. However, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. It will be interesting to see to what extent demand rebounds once the new Model Y hits markets across the region, remarked Felipe Munoz, a global analyst at Jado Dynamics, in a recent report. While total car sales declined by 3.1% in February 2024, BEV sales actually rose by 26.1%, thanks to the EU's stricter emission targets and a wave of affordable new EV models. Despite this, analysts, including those at Citi, predict global auto sales will remain mostly steady this year. According to an EU filing last week, Tesla has strategically formed a carbon credit pool with over half a dozen automakers to help them meet the European CO2 emission targets that came into effect in January. This innovative approach allows Tesla to sell its excess carbon credits to manufacturers struggling to comply with the stringent requirements, essentially balancing out their emissions. Analysts believe Tesla's strong sales figures from 2024 could more than offset these companies' emissions for now. However, any future decline in Tesla's sales might shift this delicate balance, raising questions about the sustainability of such pooling arrangements. The EU's rigid emission targets were designed to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles across the region, and they seem to be making an impact. New data shows electrified vehicles, including battery electric vehicles, hybrid electric vehicles, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, represented a staggering 58.4% of all passenger car registrations in February 2025. Of note, BEV sales surged by 23.7%, marking the second consecutive month of growth, while HEV sales rose 19%. Chris Herron, Secretary General of E-Mobility Europe, described the beginning of 2025 as a bright chapter for the continent's electric car market, attributing this success to manufacturers' innovative strategies to meet the EU's CO2 regulations. Yet, as the EU considers approving a 3-year averaging system for fleet emissions, a move expected to provide some breathing room for automakers, the true trajectory of this ambitious framework remains to be seen. So, this was everything about Tesla's declining sales in Europe. It's not looking good for them in this market, but when Elon Musk is there, and Tesla always has some tricks up their sleeve, we can never be sure. However, we should also not forget how good Chinese electric car manufacturers have become in recent years. Tesla needs to be on top of their game if they want to stay competitive in the global market. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next for Tesla in Europe. Let us know in the comments what you think about Tesla's prospects in Europe and the global electric car market as a whole. Do you think they will be able to maintain their dominance, or will other manufacturers start to catch up? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up to show us some support. And don't forget to subscribe, because we'll be bringing you the latest updates on the automotive industry and much more. Goodbye.